I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie.
This was filmed in front of a live Twitch audience.
Yeah.
Like this one. Settings. Graphics. 1920 by 1080.
That's better.
All right, got that all set up. Controls. WASD. Yep. All right.
I've never actually played this game before, but I've heard good things.
Yeah, let's jump right into this. New game.
Going for a total reband.
Fair enough.
Because I've noticed you've done a lot of drag things when you were streaming, and then you're just taking some time off. Time off while you rebrand.
I think we need. Stop the music. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. We see Julia. I had to press D. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You are drunk. Oh. We ask we go, what's your major? You slur the words major and it smells like coors. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology. And I'm a professor. Cool. What's yours? She sniffs here. Toxicology? Oh. Was that a burn? She says defiantly. Worried she hurts your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Aw. We have a backpack. We have feet! I'm guessing this is ours. What about the back of the tray? Back of the tray could fall off. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. Oh, a puppy! There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh. think we gotta get Bucket. Bucket's a good dog. A week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. Yes, we did work. I also have Skittles. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Ooh, kids. I want kids. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying, if you and I have a couple little idiots, that would be pretty good. I want a couple idiots. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You're absolutely right. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. It is a primitive backcountry trail. I can't read all of that. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. Where are we? It's Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Oh. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Oh. At least only once I remember being amazing in storytelling. I've played all of like 5 minutes and I'm already hooked. You ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment, make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all places you go to. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man. Oh. You look awesome. Of course I do. I always look awesome. Ka-thunk. Two forks, fire lookout. That sun's going down, or is it going up? 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Oh, that's not good. Hey, Belle, how are ya? I'm good. I have Skittles. I have Skittles. And so far, a really nice game. A really good game. But fuck. Dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and she has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. Oh. You jealous of the Skittles? I would be too. We beat his face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show out. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Skittles are the best. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate's department chair. I think that's good. I think that's pretty high up. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Oh, that's hard. I don't want her to commute back and forth. I think we're gonna have to go. We want her to be happy. We want Julia to be happy. But the fact that we don't want to move. See, I would move. I would move. But she commutes. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. That's nice. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. Oh. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, that's not good. He was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it? And drink... Talk to a professional. Talk to a professional. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, you're worried on early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Oh, I'm already getting emotional. I'm already emotionally invested in this game. E-man. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Ooh. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unburnt child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into panic, believing her dad is at the door. That's a sad thing about dementia. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia. We married an Australian. Yes. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time... Ooh, that's hard. Do we move our wife into a full-time care facility, a home, or do we try to take care of her by ourselves? That's hard. That is hard to decide. I think we might have to move her into a home. Nah. We're determined. We are determined. We are stubborn mules. This game is so pretty though. This game is pretty. And we have feet. That's the best part about the game. We have feet. There's a deer. What a pretty deer. What a pretty deer. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, watching basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Or I think we gotta trust her. We gotta trust her. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. One night, you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow... Oh, holy shit! 0.1? That's huge! And taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. 0.1. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state that your house is in. Then they tell you Julia's coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it.